Hey folks, this is Nick with Kognitos here today to show you a solution I put together that takes a purchase order like this one you see here right now, extracts some information from it, and we use that information, that extracted information, to look up some values in SAP as well as create a sales order in SAP. So we're going to take this purchase order that is dated for today, November 15th, 2024, get the company name, the some of the order details, and we'll create a sales order using that information. So with that being said, let me jump right into Kognitos here. And so here's my processes page. I have the create a sales order from a purchase order, so we're going to go into that process. And this is a total of 36 lines, and what we're doing in here is I'm going to step through it very briefly. We're getting the attachment because we can kick this off via email. Which is just handy for testing. Then you authenticate the SAP. This is actually a sub-procedure. And then we are extracting the customer name using a special blend of text extract and GPT that we've put together to really get the most the most accuracy you possibly can without training. To get that data. And then we're extracting the table and getting the data out of there. Now, in this demonstration, we know that we're dealing with a single line table, so I've simplified it. We're just getting the material name and the quantity for now. Then we're looking up the customer number and the material number in tables that would normally be in SAP. So we're grabbing those with some sub-procedures. Then we're taking all that information and we're creating a sales order in SAP. With the customer number, the material number, and the quantity. And then once that's created, we're notifying the original sender of the email of that of the sales order number via email. And so what we can also do is we can go over here, we can go to the process flow, and look at this a little bit more plainly. Gives you all the big rocks where you authenticate, extract, look up some information regarding the customer number and the material number, and then we create that sales order. So either way, that's the overall of the process. So now that I've given you an overall of the process, let me go ahead and trigger this. So what I've done here, I just want to show you that one more time, is if I go back to here and do trigger via email, that will open up a new message in my email client. I can just drag in the file here. It's already to the right email address. I'm just going to go ahead and hit send. And what's happening right now is it's going through our email servers, being received by the Kognitos platform. Once that's received by the Kognitos platform, we're going to go ahead and see a new instance of a run show up here just momentarily. So as you can see, I've been testing it a little bit here today, so now we can see it's ready. We'll just give that a second till it actually begins processing. Why not? We'll just jump in there. And so right away you can see we have all the information surrounding the email body, the email sender, everything, all the email metadata that's right here, as well as the attachment. Now we're authenticating in SAP, getting ready to create that sales order way at the bottom, and then we're going to go ahead and extract that information from the purchase order so that we can create that sales order. So we've already got that customer name. We can click here and see what that is. And if I click, you'll see it says Global Tech Solutions Incorporated. That's exactly what we saw on the purchase order. We've already picked up the table, and we've grabbed the description and the quantity. Now what we're doing is we're looking up that customer number with the name, and we'll see that appear here next to this sub-process icon in just a moment. What you're seeing on the right here is the file that I have saved in this process because this is a demonstration. It's being picked up as a learning. Now we're going to do the same thing with the material name. We're translating that within a table, looking at that table, saying, okay, this widget IDKFA 007 translates to another number. Here's that number. Now you can see, as you can see, we've already sent all that information off. We've gotten our sales order number right here, and we've sent that as an email. And indeed, if I open up my other screen, or open up my email, you'll see this sales order created just moments ago. So we can take this order number now, and we can go into, I just had it up, I promise. We can go into SAP, and we can go into the T code of VA03. Open that up, we'll paste in that order number, and there it is. So this system I believe is actually set in a different time zone than mine, so it is actually a little bit ahead on the date. So it picked up tomorrow's date, but indeed this is a sales order that does exist now, and so we're good to go. So that's how you, and oh sorry, here's the material number as well. If you're interested in that, I can show you. Just put this side by side. 100050078. There is the material number right there. And so that is how you would go about leveraging Kognitos to create a sales order within your SAP ERP. I hope this helps you to understand how this a process like this would function. Thank you and have a good day.